Hello guys, Adam here. Welcome to a brand new series. The name is still up for discussion. This is a question and answer series where we take a question from you guys, something that you've asked, and we read it out and we answer it. Okay. This is a brand new series. We're going to try to run it daily, or at very least every other day, because trying to promise to do videos daily is very, very difficult. But we're going to try our best to make this a series that goes on for a long, long time. So if you've got any ideas of what we should call this series, I'm thinking for the time being, what would Adam do? That's what my clients say a lot when they're in stressful situations. What would Adam do? You've got Ask Me Anything. What would the dog trainer do? Talk to me. So if you guys have got a short but quirky name for this series, again, this is for you guys. So let me know in the comments down below. But for the time being, we're just going to go with what would Adam do. Okay. The first question of the first episode of the first series is by a lady called Claire Bine. Okay, it's quite a long one, but it goes like this. With a puppy, when would you draw the line of this is puppy behaviour and they're just young and they shouldn't be doing this, time to get a trainer in? We have this demon dog and never have raised a puppy. I'm not sure at what point we stop putting things down to she's just a pup, or if we've got a naughty dog. Having problems with her hard mouthing. Not puppy teething, but now her mouth is stronger, she's hurting more. I'm covered in bruises. She does it in play, out of nowhere, or just to get attention if she wants something. Example, when I'm cooking. Anywhere I've tried to ask for help, I've gotten the same. She's just a pup. She'll grow out of it. Which is fine if true, but doesn't help my poor body if she doesn't stop soon. She is an 8-month-old Cocker Spaniel. Very, very hyper, very, very smart. Thank you so much. Watch your tube religiously and has helped us. Still have Ruby with us. She's been a big eye-opening experience for sure. Okay, first things first, let's address the it's just a puppy or it's a puppy and using that as excuses. I never use that as an excuse. The thing with puppies is they don't grow out of bad behaviours. First and foremost, a puppy will never grow out of a bad behaviour. What they do as a puppy, they will do as an adolescent, they will do as an adult. If it works for them, they will continue to do it. If it's getting them attention, they will continue to do it. If it's rewarding for them, they will continue to do it. Yeah, so when I've got a puppy, yes, I have to appreciate it's a puppy with limited bladder control and needs constant supervision because they're still just a baby. But I look at the puppy as if it was an adult dog. So anything I wouldn't accept from it as an adult, I nip it in the bud straight away with the puppy. Now, the mouthing for attention, you've mentioned she's very, very hyper, yeah, which is very indicative of spaniels. But I would make sure you're working a lot on place or crate, yeah. Not as punishment, but if the dog's getting up to no good, if it's picking up things, if it's being a bit of a nuisance, if it's attention seeking, send it to its bed. If it gets out of its bed, put it back in its bed. If it gets out 10 times, put it back 10 times until the dog goes and then settles. Yeah, teach the dog to settle down. Often with spaniels, I see a lot of anxiety issues where they don't switch off enough. So teaching a dog to switch off and settle down will help with a lot of these behaviours. Now, when it comes to the mouthing, something very cheap and inexpensive is what's called a pet corrector. Now, bear with me. I think I've got one out here. Yes, so it's a pet corrector. Yeah, it's a can of compressed air. That's all it is. This one is empty, but when you spray it, yeah, it's completely empty. But when you spray it, it just emits a really loud burst of air. Now, the air is completely harmless to the dog, even if you used to spray it directly in the face, which you're not meant to. But even if it accidentally sprayed it in your dog's face, it's completely harmless. I've sprayed it in my face, I've sprayed it in the children's face. It's just compressed air. You can even go down to Poundland or Poundworld or the 99p store, whatever it is you have in your area, and pick up one that does exactly the same as this, but it's for cleaning computers and keyboards and things. And I think obviously that's going to be about 99p, but it does the same thing. When the puppy's mouthing, yeah, push that say or enough or no, whatever it is that you want to attach to that undesired word that you're giving. The thing is, right now, the mouthing is rewarding for your dog. You need to make it non-rewarding for your dog. Yeah, so simple, just carry that around in your back pocket. Dog starts to mouth, push that, enough. Recognise your dog seeking attention, recognise it's because it's bored. Do that. Simply put the dog in its bed, never angry, never frustrated. Let the dog chill out for a little while. When it's chilled out successfully, invite it back out. Yeah, practice stroking your dog and everything like that. If the dog puts its mouth on you, no, spray, and then basically stop the affection. You can sit on the floor with your dog and just practice giving your dog affection. As soon as it puts its mouth on you, the spray goes off. If the dog doesn't like the spray because it makes a loud startling noise, then it will often deter the mouthing. But for mouthing, very, very simple, inexpensive, can of compressed air can often stop it. Okay, she's at that age now where adolescence is going to start kicking in, but nip it in the bud. But basically, as a puppy, you should just basically, anything she's doing now that you don't like, you need to stop. Okay, so that was Claire's question. I hope it answers your question. Yeah, let us know what you think this series should be called, guys. Give us some feedback, and yeah, that is basically Ask the Dog Trainer, and I'll answer. If anybody has a question they'd like answered, also drop that in the comments and we will answer one of those questions tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.